Hey everyone, this is Nicholas Bantuens coming back with another training recap. I think we're in week 12, or we just finished week 12. Um, I'm trying to seem more positive despite my training not going quite as planned. As you notice, I did 95 kilometers this past week. And if you look closer, like everything seemed normal until basically the Saturday, Sunday. What ended up happening is somewhere towards the end of my Friday morning run. I think my my foot, on my left foot, started to become started to ache a little bit, and then it was like achy just a little bit for the Friday run, for the evening run. I mean, sorry. And I just realized that this is probably a minor stress fracture because I've had this once before in December. I also caught that. I ended up feeling the same feeling, and then I did a workout, and I did a workout in spikes. And after that workout, my foot felt like pretty destroyed, and so I had to take a few weeks off. So we've taken 2 days off. Well, sort of. I'll get into it after, but we ended up. I'm taking some time off running, and just so that my foot can fully heal. I don't want to run through this because if I run through this, it'll just make the injury go longer. But you know, if I were to rate this out of 10 for like how bad it is right now, like as of Monday, it's probably like a 0.5 out of 10. Like I could run on this and like it'd be fine, but I don't want to just because I want to let it heal. So I guess before I talk about anything else, I guess I'll just recap this week. So we started off with pretty much everything normal, except we were really tired on the Monday, and we were like, yeah, no way can we do a Sunday evening. I was like, there's no way I can do a workout on Monday, because I think that the Saturday workout from the week before was like way too tough on the body. And so for this one, I pushed the workout to Tuesday, which I did the prior week, which I've actually been liking, doing a Saturday Tuesday workout. So if you want to do like a similar plan to me, I don't know. Sorry, sorry for the allergies. Like there's this plant that is like blooming or whatever right now that is like giving me bad allergies. So sorry for any sounds I make. Wait 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Lastly, uh, 20. Oh yeah, let's get to the workout. So this workout was okay. One thing that I really liked about the workout, so this workout was slower than they normally are. So I think I wrote down the average pace here. 325 pace average. I said I was went by feel and didn't want to strain my right hamstring, but my hamstring is good now. The effort was good. It was slow, but I didn't look at my watch like at all. I just went. Hey, hey, Siri. Hey Siri. Stop. Okay. So what I ended up finding was that I just wanted to go by feel because my legs were pretty destroyed. So I just decided to do my 3 minutes on, 1 minute off on the canal. I went by feel. I wanted to make sure I wasn't straining, and for the rest, I went pretty conservatively. I don't think I was too slow on the rest, but let's see. Yeah, so my pace on the rest was quite faster than normal, but that's the switch between the two. Everything else was really good. The effort was like right on the mark. I was really happy with the workout despite it being slow. And this is just something that you can take. Like not every workout has to be your fastest workout ever, or it has to be within like those few seconds, or that you're aiming for. As long as you're adding adaptation to the body and you're being safe about it. Again, your body's tired. you're feeling like a bit of a strain. Like if you push too hard, maybe you pull a muscle. Like you don't want that. That takes like days off your training. That takes weeks off your training. So instead, put the ego aside, few seconds slow. Like I said, instead of doing like some of these workouts, I've been doing like 3:15 pace for these 3 minute segments, and nope, we're gonna drop it back to 3:25 pace. But to compensate, right, we're gonna make the rest just a little bit faster. Because before, I think, I would do 4:30 to 5 minute pace, usually closer to 5 minute pace for my 1 minute rest. Sometimes I'd even stop for like the first second and be like, oh god, this is like so fast. And then I'd go into the second, and then I'd start jogging at like 5 minute pace. For this workout, like I said, we look at the workout. This pace, take these pace as you will, but 420, 406 pace, for like 3:59 pace, 4 minute pace, right? Like 410, 402, 422. Like these paces are. I mean, I'm not trying to say they're fast or anything, but they are a lot faster than 5 minute pace for. So I'm actually running rather than jogging at this point. That's all I'm trying to get across. Anyways, workout was good. Wednesday, did my runs, felt good, had my rest day, and then Friday I had this incident. I'm not too sure exactly how. I mean, obviously it's from too much work. Perhaps one thing to note about this run, I guess, is that before the run started, I was running in these, I don't want to call them trainers, but in these shoes. They're like the New Balance Rebels. I don't know if there's a version to them, but they're Rebels. And they were feeling kind of flat on the run, so I think the sole has like worn out. Or sorry, not the sole, but is it the sole? Well, anyways, the cushion. The cushion. Let's just go with that. The cushion has kind of worn out. It felt really flat. The previous workout I think I did the other week was not this one, but like the Saturday one, I think was in my Vaporflies. So perhaps there's like an issue there where I just kind of destroyed my legs and my feet, especially from running in those shoes, which could be a possibility. Most of my shoes, though, or most of my runs are in new shoes that I got in May, so they're new-ish, but they have like a lot of cushion, and the cushion's still there. So yeah, not entirely sure. I mean, obviously, like I said, I've been running just a lot, so that could be part of the issue, that I'm just running too so much that my feet just are getting hurt. So yeah, we're trying to. This is not an easy fix when it comes to like this training plan, because we like our high volume, so we don't want to like lower our high volume. Perhaps one thing I guess I need to be more. I try to run on grass as much as I can, but the route that I go on is like I'm on the canal a lot, and it's not easy. Like if you look at this picture, if we zoom in, can we like open this? Not really. There's not a lot of place to run on grass. Like this may look like you can run on grass, but you can't really, because yeah, it's like a farm thing. Like there are pathways, like that's what like these are, but there's not like a good flat grass section that you can easily run on, because everything, yeah. So yeah, there's not like a lot of good paths from like my place. Maybe I should try exploring, going out to, I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, point is, we're running on concrete a lot and pavement and all that stuff, so maybe just try to, it's really hard to avoid it, so One option that I do have is I could run along Riverside and just do like down and backs, um, but that does get really boring. So there's that. Okay, last thing. Okay, so last thing I did was on this Saturday I did 14 by 50 body weight, and when I mean by body weight, I mean no weight, but just like my own weight. Body weight squats with 1 minute rest, so I ended up doing 700 squats in roughly 30 minutes. And that hurt a lot. So it is currently the Monday, and I still can't walk. Now, I don't necessarily regret doing this because I needed to do something, and I couldn't really cycle these past 2 days. So maybe I'll cycle tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, the reason I did this was mostly because of Niels Vanderhall. He's the speed skater. I take a lot of my training from his training, and on the days that he didn't do the cycling or running, he did 30 minutes of single leg squats, which is brutal. Luckily, I didn't do that. I tried doing single leg squats, but yeah, maybe I need to work on that. One thing I did learn though is that I used to be able to do these squats like better when I was younger. And what I mean, sorry, like I wouldn't hurt this much. So this might be just a sign that my quads are like a little bit weak, underdeveloped, and maybe I should take weight training a little bit more seriously. So that's something that we did sort of learn from this little exercise, was that, come cross country when I need to like run up hills and stuff like that, or just like when I'm generating power, my legs are just clearly not in shape for that type of power. Even though like I'm fast and like aerobically I'm developed, I'm not really like muscularly as developed. So, but yeah, I mean, we are trying to incorporate hills into our training, but we'll see how that goes. What else? Yeah, so basically I probably only have a few days left of this injury. It's feeling like pretty good. Yeah, it's like, it feels a lot better than it did even yesterday. I can like touch it right now. It's right like below where my toe, like my big toe and the rest of my foot, like the bottom ligament that's on the, not on the toe, but on the foot. So it's right there. That's like the bone is like a little bit hurt, so we're just gonna let it rest. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Disappointing end to our training. We almost hit 4 weeks of 140, but came in a little short. But I think that's okay. These next 2 weeks, we'll try to, yeah, this next, we're gonna take a few days off, see what happens. It's not the end of the world, because so we'll see. All right, well, that's this video. A little disappointed, but I hope. I kind of want to leave you with something like, sure, this is a big season. The cross season is like a big season, and this is definitely not going to put me out of cross season. But if I train through this, it would put me out of cross season. So this whole training plan is about, or philosophy is about long-term development, and it's about being responsible. And so we want to allow ourselves to heal. So, and start looking at the bright sides. When I allow myself to heal for my foot, the rest of my body also gets to heal. So my hamstrings that have been kind of feeling like overworked recently, my quads, even though I kind of destroyed them on Saturday, are starting to rest up a little bit. My hips, my abdomens, my lower abdomen that is like constantly, pulling all that stuff, all my bones in my body, my shins, everything's like starting to heal up with a bit of this rest. Now, we don't necessarily always need this rest. I'm not saying you should always take multiple days off. um, but, I don't think you should take like 5 days off or, 7 days off multiple times in a year. Or, well, maybe a few times in a year, but like, once every month. But, look at the bright side. I'm going to be really fresh heading into this cross-country season, so, because this shouldn't last until a few more days. But I guess you'll see in the next video. All right, well, take care. Hope you learned a lot, or learned some. I don't know. Who knows? All right, take care. Signing out.